Now I'm here on tour for the first time. And this is my first time coming to Portland too. Yeah.
So I looked up some things for us to do. I like to do some kind of activities that we can complain about on stage. And there was like an insect museum. There was like, you could rent a boat that had a jacuzzi on it. There was indoor skydiving. I was looking into that. And Russell, you didn't like any of those ideas?
No. No. Usually Gianmarco tries to take us to a museum. And it's usually rushed and horrible. And like where was it? Toronto? We went to a shoe museum.
We went to a shoe museum?
4 floors of shoes. And we went through it in 20 minutes. We got no material out of it for the live show. Not one thing. So I was like, let's do something a little bit different from the like museum or like the kind of traps.
You said let's do something that you're into.
No.
So we went to a vegan strip club today.
Well, I've heard Portland is known for strip clubs, right? Right? That's what the strippers told us there.
Yeah, of course they're going to say that.
I believed them.
Is that true?
Most per capita?
Highest per capita.
Why do you think that is?
Yeah.
Say again?
Because that's what I was saying, is that strip clubs in every state, sometimes it's just waist up.
Yes.
And this was
not.
This was everything.
And we didn't.
What was that? What did you say? Oh, it rains. So I guess rain means
get that out.
Wet.
Get it out.
But let me just say, I've only been to a couple strip clubs. You're more like an aficionado.
No, I'm not.
This was the first vegan one that you've ever been to.
Yeah. Maybe I have more friends, so I go to different.
We went with my producer.
Yes.
And
producer Paige went with us and her boyfriend. So it was 4 of us.
I read through the Lizzo lawsuit on the way over to make sure I wasn't crossing any ethical boundaries.
Yeah.
At some point they offered us a banana. I said, no, you don't have to do that. That's up to you. It was a lot. It was a lot. I remember once for a podcast episode, we thought it'd be funny to watch Mr. Hands on the TV screen.
No, we didn't think it would be funny.
I thought it would be funny to watch Mr. Hands.
You thought it would be funny. I left the room.
About like 5 seconds into it, I was like, oh no, this is a crime. It's a crime.
Yeah.
So we came to Portland where it's not a crime, essentially. And who was your favorite stripper?
I liked all of them pretty much the same.
Really?
Who could pick? Well, listen, they all had different talents.
Yes. Well, we went at 2:30. We should add that as well.
Yeah.
Because we had to go before the show. We went at opening.
Yeah.
They weren't not even all the food. Opening. They didn't even have the hummus. Yeah, sure. It was
was a lot more conversational because we were the only ones there. So it was a lot of like conversations with the strippers. It was like paying someone $2 to talk to you for 4 minutes, and then
if they said something interesting, you give them more money.
That's good, yeah.
And I think I had that thing in my head where I was like, when you talk to someone and you might see things that are attractive, you should make eye contact.
Yeah.
So like I just like in my mind, I wasn't in strip mode. I was in like be respectful mode. But then they were going like this. But I'm like, no, I'm just looking at your eye, and
but also
I'm a gentleman.
Also, they're there to do that, so is it disrespectful to not look?
Don't worry, Russell made up for me not looking. There's some stripper stuff though that's got to stop. First, the heels, the banging of the heels.
Yes, it's so loud.
Listen, as someone who's taken a lot of tap dance classes, this is just kind of like tap 101. If you did a time step in heels, sure.
Yeah.
Then there was a lot of the jiggling, like just like this.
I don't mind that.
You don't mind that?
I'm okay with that. I was enjoying that. No, I don't want you to. Yeah, no, actually, oh fuck yeah, wow. Yeah. Holy shit.
I don't mind this like thing.
Yeah, you like that. Yeah.
That's
I don't like the slam.
You don't like the slam. You're worried about the puss.
I'm worried about it.
Yeah. Here's how.
Also, the floor, like it's dirty. Like to slam puss to floor. It just makes me like.
Yeah, but it's dirty from pussy, so it's like it's fine.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
What was that? It's a shared biome. Yeah, that's. So was COVID. But, I think you can tell the kind of person I am because every stripper I ask them their thoughts on Honora and like the accuracy of the movie.
Yeah.
No one saw the movie here. I thought that would get a big reaction. Like 8 people saw the movies are dead. But here's the thing: is that I had the money. Russell had no cash.
No.
So like every time you put money down, he'd he'd say, "Could I have some more money, please?"
Well, it was your event that you planned, and
I have the text. You sending it to me. Vegan strip club #1.
I bet you it was cheaper than fake air diving. You know?
Yeah. Skydiving. I think it would have been fun.
Air diving, skydiving.
I feel like there must be a strip club one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun? A fake skydiving and they go in, and then the air goes up and it comes out their mouth. I don't know how the body's constructed. I imagine it's just one tube and hitting the top. Honestly, it was one of the most. So here's the thing: they would do. They touched. They touched. And here's the thing:
they asked before they touched.
But here's my thing. Okay, if you say, "Can I touch?" That's level 1, right? I don't think that includes, can I put my pussy on your chin?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? Yeah. When my yoga teacher says, raise your hand if you don't want any adjustments.
Yeah.
And I don't raise my hand, but I assume the pussy would be a new question.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be like, oh, your form's not quite right. Let me just.
Yeah.
So.
And I was like, I'll have what he's having. And she didn't get that. So our producer again, who I wasn't even making eye contact with this entire time. No.
But at some point she said, can I touch? And then she proceeded to go over the bar and knocked over her drink. And then was like, that was the whole act.
Yeah.
And then to me, she said, can I? There was one point she did a headstand, I think, between the two of us.
Yep.
And our legs were touching.
Yeah.
At least I think that was your leg.
Yes. I think it felt like the closest we'll ever get to.
Maybe.
I don't know. Let's see what the show
if your
goes
wife
tonight.
stays with you after hearing
Christ.
this story.
Yeah.
I think stand-up comedy could work like I don't know why stand-up comedy doesn't work like a strip club.
Yeah.
Where I feel like I think it would have been nice. I delivered a pretty good stand-up set before the show started. It would have been nice if during a good joke, you say woo, thanks. Let me go take the woo to my landlord and be like, hey, I got 10 woos this month. How about it would have been nice, I think, like every time there was a good joke, someone was like, $2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plus, $2 bills, they're hard to find, so that's a nice thing too, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.